I first got evangelical about walking a year ago, and it was I found that hill walking was a fantastic way of getting fit and healthy and well. And then I started to get really interested in maybe taking a group of women along to Kilimanjaro, and linked that to Welsh Women Walking, which has become a networking opportunity for women. And we go out on the first Sunday of every month, and it's all about raising money for charity and giving money back, or giving something back. We're at the stage of our lives when we can and we choose to. So we go along and we walk in the Brecon Beacons or other parts of Wales and have a fantastic time walking and talking. In fact, we've been christened Welsh Women Talking instead of Walking, because we talk much better than we walk. And then I set up a launch in May last year where Peter Griffiths of the Principality came along. And I just randomly asked women through all the women's networks that I'm involved with. And I was amazed and delighted to have 80 people turn up. And from that, we've actually got 16 women who are doing the walk with us, which was a fantastic result. And I'd actually set the target of having between 12 and 15 women, and we've done really well to reach that, and raise £100,000 for T Haven and Breast Cancer Care Cymru, and we're well on the way to achieving that as well. We've done some amazing walks with Gary Parker, our guide, and he's taken us off the beaten track, literally. So we've been in the Beacons. We had one fantastic weekend camping in the Brecon Beacons, and it was rough camping. I used to be a 5-star hotel girl, and we were in on a campsite in the middle of nowhere. Gary set it up for us very well, but we had absolutely no facilities. So we had that organised as a weekend. We've had some really, really tough conditions, and it's involved getting lost on the Brecon Beacons, getting soaked, so soaked, freezing cold, sleet in your face. We call it microdermabrasion facials because our skin's all looking fantastic because the elements are always impacting us. But somehow we always keep smiling, we always keep chattering. Maybe it's the chattering that is one of the parts of the formula that's really helping us. But as I said, there just hasn't been any bad words or grumpiness. We just get on and we get to the end of it. We might then say, God, that was awful, but we never say it during, even when we quite spectacularly got lost on top of the Beacons one day in the dark. And we were still smiling and chattering until we got to the bottom and realised what we'd been through. My motivation, it varies so much. One of the main things are the charities, because we've really got quite involved with them now, and it's become quite emotional. I have an absolute passion for women. I'm the eldest of 4 daughters, and I have an absolute passion that women can be amazing and really achieve great things in life. And I think Killy is a very sexy symbol of what women can do. But my main passion is for Welsh Women Walking and getting women out there in the fresh air. I've actually got quite interested in how Welsh Women Walking can help women who are going through adversarial times in their life. For example, it might be divorce, it might be a bereavement. We've all had things happen to us over the last year, and I think whenever you're out in the fresh air, you're exercising, so you're getting fit, mind, body and soul, raising money for charity. It can't help but motor you on through difficult times in life. And one of the women who was doing the walk is actually, she's already lost 4 stone, she won't mind me saying, and she's using it as a means of well-being. My passion was well-being for women, because I've just felt so amazing when I've been out in the fresh air, and we all have stuff happen to us in our lives. And I think if you're out in the fresh air, you've got fantastic scenery, you're raising money for charity, and you're taking part in a group like Welsh Women Walking, you can't help but feel better about any of the other stuff that's going on in your lives. So it's not just the fitness that's increased, it's been our mental well-being as well. And as a group, one of the proudest things that I can say is that we've gelled completely through not knowing each other. Most of us didn't know anybody in the group before, and we haven't had one cross or one grumpy word the whole time. It's been an absolutely fantastic group, and also doing amazing things to raise money as well. It's just been awesome. Right, it's been very eclectic. We've had Karen Delamy, who's a jewellery designer, and she's designed a fantastic charm bracelet. I wear mine all the time, and it's got a hiking boot on it, a stiletto heel because that's our logo. It's got a breast cancer care logo, and it's also got a butterfly for T Haven. So that's a fantastic contribution. We've had Cheryl, who works for Target, has been doing cake mornings, and she's quite a senior person in the organisation, but she's been going down around with a trolley like Mrs Overall and raising funds. But everybody's made a fantastic effort. It's been from, it's hard to think of everything, having bangers and mash parties, we've had book sales, we've had coffee mornings. People have just stopped us in the street because everybody seems to be talking about us and raising money and really supporting us. People have been so generous, and that's been the other great thing that has come out of this. From a little old lady in my village who's heard about us through the WI and gave me a tenner as I was walking along, to people at cocktail parties giving us in excess of £100 towards the cause. It's just been amazing. And of course we've got the Bowringer sponsorship, which was £20,000, most of which is going to the charities. That's just been awesome, and that was orchestrated by Alan Davis. Extremely excited. I've actually loved the journey though, and the girls will kill me for saying this, but it's almost now coming too soon, because the journey and the energy and the passion and the inspiration that we've had from being a team has been absolutely fantastic. And Killy is just, to me, it's just become a symbol of what we can do. So I'm extremely excited about doing it, but I don't want the journey to end. And I think what we've unleashed is absolutely fantastic. So Killy will be the start. It's not going to be the end of anything.